Hey, you okay? Did they get you? We're here to help you. Umbreon told us everything.
Boom! Yay! VikzeLink! Hey! Boom!
Alright, Crags of Lament. Time to really rescue Espeon here. We've been stuck for quite some time here. Not doing much. 9th floor. Double Whimsicott action. It's not gonna help that you're 2. You're still weak as balls. Look, a water type, and you use Mega Drain and it deals 9 damage. And it deals 26 with a water type move against you. But yeah, Razor Shell was upgraded. Good, good, very good. That's a very good wish. Boop. Yeah, right into my trap. Oh. Well, we both used Assurance. Yeah. Yeah, that was very defensive Curly. Totter Orb, stairs are right there. Health Orb. And these I was about these small hallways, and then I realized, oh, I can call them small ways. And oh, there we go. Ashi levels up to level 20. Yeah. So many levels this time around. So logically, the next one should be me. But since I used a Joy Seed and I'm the highest leveled one here, it could be that that isn't the case. I mean, it just could be that someone else levels up. Oh no, wasn't the Spark. No, not one of these places. Oh. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. Recording session. Now that we're getting longer dungeons, we're gonna have more recording sessions like this, I guess, where it's like mostly one dungeon. So yeah, for the entire recording session, even more than just the episode. But that's one of the things that may lend itself towards this playthrough being definitely not longer than Explorers of Sky in total, but at least longer until we like get to the ending part or something like that. Is simply the fact that something I did in Explorers of Sky is that I cut out a lot of things in dungeons while editing. I stopped talking and then I cut those sections out. And sometimes I would just play through entire days just doing regular quests without recording it. And then as soon as some story stuff happened, I like saved it there and then went from there. I kind of don't want to do that with this, partially because I'm lazy, but dead end. There we are. All this running and dodging is really wearing me out. But it looks like we've got you perfectly cornered now.
Croak. Hey, Perugly. At least you got the easy part. I'm the one who had to run ahead and cut her off, Croak.
It's a Toxicroak.
I'm super tired, Croak.
You didn't really need to cut her off. It's a dead end. Yeah, these two are a bad guy team. Oh dear, Toxicroak. Perhaps a sign you need more exercise,
Croak, you're the one to talk. I saw you huffing and puffing back there. Croak, now hand him over. Give us everything you got.
Like she's gonna listen to you. It'll be fastest to just take them by force. Ah!
Perugly searched through Espeon's belongings.
Yeah?
Oh... Maybe Umbreon was not the one that Swadloon ran into. Maybe that was Espeon. And Espeon had hidden the cards in the forest, but then told Swadloon, like, oh, you can have the gem if you also take these cards and hide them. Something like that.
What's up?
This girl doesn't... She doesn't have anything on her.
What? Hey, where'd you stash them? Where are the enter cards? Where are the enter cards?
If you don't tell us, we'll have to force it out of you. I hope you're prepared, Espeon. Stop, now!
We finally caught up.
That looks like it must be Espeon over there. Alright. We made it.
Oh, Espeon hiding behind the rock there.
Yeah? What's this? Who are you, strangers? We're the morons. And we're here to save Espeon. We also have 2 more guys, one of them being your pre-evolution Toxicroak, but they're not here for the cutscene, I guess. And we're here to save Espeon.
What are these fools talking about? I don't get it, Croak.
Ah, you're so irritating. I just want to get this job over with.
Croak, Guess we just have to take care of them then. Let's get this over with quick.
You're right. It looks like that's our only choice. Here they come, Vixie.
I don't know who you fools are, but you picked the wrong party to crash. Let's go, Croak.
Finally, another boss battle! Oh, and our teammates did chose to join us. Okay, what do we have that we can use? We cannot use orbs. I have Violent Seeds, but that's... And the Blast Seed, right. Special attack, but that's only for one Pokemon. Let's... well, Totter. Let's, yeah. Let's throw a Totter Seed. Yeah! No, go... Water Gun was upgraded. Cool. Yeah! I was taunted, only able to use... and aren't able to use status moves. You can still use damaging moves and items, though. I don't have any status moves, so that makes no difference whatsoever. Let's see, what was the other thing? Blast Seed, right. And I do have Stun Seeds. Blast Seed, eat me. Boom. Come on, Fungus. Stop standing back. Oh, no longer confused, huh? Dual Chop. Ho, ho. Water Gun. Mud Slap. Oh, Mud Slap. That's good. Oh, well, Faint. It doesn't affect paint attack. Painting me. Yeah, that's... I do have Oran Berries. But for now, let's Dual Chop again. Ho, ho. Yeah. Oh, well. Toxicroak is gone. Krogonk. Maybe take it easy. Razor Shell. Good. Defense went down. Faint attack. Good. Fungus, you did absolutely nothing.
Croak.
Yeah.
There. Ah!
Scram!
Bro?
Hey, you okay? Did they get you? We're here to help you. Umbreon told us everything. I see. Umbreon, he... Thank you for saving me. I've probably seen better days. But I'll be fine. No, I am fine.
I do think that they did actually give up. They sort of faked being defeated. And they did that like, oh, well, Espeon didn't have the cards. But if we follow them, then we'll see where the cards are. It's something like that.
Pokemon like that can't get the better of me. You've got some guts at least, that's for sure. I'm glad to hear it. More importantly, though, I must hurry to Post Town. There's something I have to be sure of. Got it. Let's go then. Umbreon's waiting for us too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Espeon met with Swadloon now that I think about it. Would you like to save your adventure? Yes, and continue because we do have some time left in this episode. Save completed. You've had a great adventure today. You should rest before you play more. No, soon.
Espeon. Umbreon. I'm so glad you're all right. I didn't... No, I was more worried about you. But...
You were the one being chased.
As much as I just want to enjoy this moment with you, there's something I have to... I know, Espeon. But we've got to at least thank Vikze and the others properly first. Of course. Vikze, Ashi, everyone, I owe you all so much. You saved us. Neither of us would be here without you. No problem. We're just glad you're both okay. But the Pokemon who attacked you two, who could they be? Who knows? I've got no idea who they are, but... Umbreon, they really were after the Enter cards. So they were. That was my guess. I really don't know who the Pokemon that attacked us were. But if they were after the Enter cards, then their goal seems obvious enough. Either they must want to get in the way of our research, or they plan to steal the Enter cards because they want to go to the Great Glacier themselves. What? What? Hey, wait up. You just said... you just said something amazing like it was nothing, right? Huh? Did I really? I just said they might be after the Enter cards to get to the Great Glacier. The Great Glacier?
You say you can actually go to the Great Glacier?
That mighty distant glacier that nae Pokemon has e'er reached. Ye say ye can go there?
Ah, right. I guess I hadn't mentioned any of this yet, had I? The two of us have dedicated our careers to studying the Great Glacier. Deep within the Great Glacier, that's where it must be. The great crystal that causes all matter surrounding it to float in the air. That is what Umbreon believes.
The great crystal that makes matter... So you don't believe it, Espeon?
Float? There's no way to prove it exists except by going into the Great Glacier itself. But in front of the Great Glacier is a huge crevasse that prevents anyone from ever reaching it. That's why we thought of using the ley lines. We want to use them to create a dungeon that would lead beyond the crevasse. That dungeon could get us right up to the base of the Great Glacier. If we can just make Enter cards that will create such a dungeon, we should be able to reach the Great Glacier. At least we think so. That's amazing! Then that means with the both of your sets of Enter cards together, you could actually reach the Great Glacier? Pretty much. Though, we still need to make a few more adjustments. But It might be too late for that now. Espeon, from the looks of things, you don't have your enter cards anymore, do you? Did those crooks steal them from you? It's fine. It doesn't matter if they did. I don't even care about losing the enter cards. As long as you are safe and here with me again, then
Honestly, Umbreon, could you not leap to your own conclusions without giving me a chance to explain? The enter cards weren't stolen.
What?
But instead, well, I almost would have preferred it if they had been. The truth is that I've done something I truly regret, Umbreon. Yeah, there they are. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're here. Are you all right? You didn't get hurt. Please tell me you're okay.
Yes, ma'am. I'm just fine. And these are...
Swadloon handed Espeon the enter cards. Yeah.
Are those the enter cards?
But why'd Swadloon have them? I kept my promise, ma'am. I didn't tell nobody. Not anybody.
Yes, I see that. Thank you, little one. You must have been so scared.
Nah, I wouldn't get scared over that. I'm really strong.
I'm so glad. Please, forgive me.
I'm really okay, ma'am. Honest. Oh, please don't cry.
What in the world is going on?
I really can't imagine.
Miss Espeon, it's nice to meet you. I am this boy's mother. Oh, I'm so sorry. What I did was unforgivable. Because of my actions, your son, this sweet child, was put in danger.
In danger?
If you don't mind, could you please explain what happened to my son? Of course. Ever since I lost sight of Umbreon, I've been on the run from our pursuers. I tried to make it into Post Town, but my enemies were always one step ahead. I've been so close to Post Town for so long, but never made it to safety. So Espeon may have been the one seen, like, through the night, almost getting there, but then, like, the enemies got ahead of her, she had to turn back. I buried my precious belongings so they wouldn't fall into the wrong hands. But I couldn't stop worrying, so I went back to my hiding spot in Inflora Forest. Yep. I made my way to the spot where I had buried my things. Every moment, I felt like my enemies might be only a few steps behind me. But when I reached my hiding spot, this young boy was there. You! What do you think you're doing? Sorry. The enter cards. This child had dug up my precious belongings. There they were, in the dirt, including the enter cards.
Oh, does this all belong to you, ma'am? I'm really sorry. I wouldn't have disturbed them if I knew they belonged to someone.
I was rattled. If my pursuers had found this child, the enter cards would have been lost forever. More importantly, though, if they had followed me into the forest, we still might be attacked at any moment. What to do? I searched desperately for an answer. And that's when I made a mistake. Child, you must listen carefully to what I am about to say.
Okay.
No, not like this. If I look desperate, he'll just be frightened. I'll have to be calm. Ready? Listen, it's true that these things belong to me, but is there something here that you wanted in particular?
Yeah, I thought this red stone was really pretty.
Is that right? Then I'll give you this stone.
What? Really?
It's yours. But first, I need you to make me a promise. I want you to take those cards with you as well.
These cards?
That's right. I want you to keep them until I come get them back from you. And the cards will be our little secret, alright? Just yours and mine. I don't want you to tell anyone else about these cards. What do you think? Can you promise me that?
Yeah, I will. I promise. I won't tell nobody about your cards, ma'am. I live in Post Town. Come visit soon, okay?
I will.
And that's us coming.
That noise. Is someone coming? Okay then. I've got to be going, but you're going straight home, right? Your mother will be worried about you.
Yeah, I'll head back now.
See you later.
Woohoo! I got the red jewel.
And that was how I ended up entrusting the enter cards to this child.
It's a long story part here. Gonna have to make this episode a bit longer.
But afterward, I realized what I'd done. My folly. Despite any promises, our secret might not remain a secret for long. By placing the enter cards in this child's care, if the Pokemon pursuing us somehow learned that he had the cards...
It's certainly true that our wee Swadloon would have been the one to pay.
As soon as I realized that, I hurried back to Inflora Forest at once. But I was too late. Swadloon was gone.
We must... so many voices. Oh, I need to... Whew.
We must just have passed one another. You probably headed back into the forest, right after we had gone to rescue Swadloon. I may have been desperate, but thinking about the danger I put that innocent boy in, But I was on the run every moment after that. I never had a chance to look for him. And the whole time I was running, I was positively sick with worry. Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness nothing happened. Please don't cry, Miss Espeon.
Listen to my mom, ma'am. Please don't cry.
You were so afraid, and you acted on that fear. You felt you had no other choice. Yet, even while you were being hunted, you kept my son in your heart. Thank you. And most importantly, my Swadloon kept his promise to you. That makes me proud. He is surely stronger for having shared this secret with you and being true to his word. As a mother, I am grateful to you for that gift, Miss Espeon.
Like doing fake crying. I can't do that voice-wise.
That's great, huh, Espeon?
Espeon.
Yes, everything has worked out. That's one mystery solved at least. But Umbreon, what are the two of you planning to do now?
Yeah, about that. If it's not too much trouble, would it be alright if we stayed here a bit longer? There's a good chance we'll be targeted again as soon as we leave Post Town, and neither of us is in the best shape right now.
Then I suppose that's probably for the best.
Of course you can stay. We aren't expecting any other guests, so keep your rooms as long as you need them.
There's one room. There's multiple beds, but there's one big room.
Thanks, Munna. We'll definitely take you up on that. Everyone should get used to seeing us as a regular fixture in the inn for a while.
You'll still have to pay your bills, of course.
Bills. Yeah, that's something. Oh yeah, we'll do that for the question later. Then when I end the episode.
I knew that.
Well, reset. All well that ends well, right? That's how you say it?
Today was definitely eventful. But at least Espeon wasn't hurt, right? When we first met Espeon, I thought she was really tough. But she also takes things seriously. Oh, and tries really hard. And I never thought she'd just burst into tears like that. Umbreon's really single-minded too. I like him. I really like both of them.
It's true. It's obvious even to us how serious Espeon and Umbreon are about the research. And what about the enter cards they study? And the Magnagate created by those cards? At that moment, when that circle of light flooded the hill, the sight of that Magnagate appearing from the middle of that blinding light, that's something I'll never forget. And Umbreon even said that was the incomplete version. Yeah, I think it's supposed to turn like blue and not be red. What will it be like once it's completed? I kind of want to see that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Hey, Vixie. I've been thinking. I'd really like to help Espeon and Umbreon with the research. What do you think? It wouldn't be a bad idea for the morons to help out, would it?
I think it'd be great.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not just me. Thanks, Vixie. So, we'll go talk to Umbreon about it tomorrow, okay? I guess we ought to call it a night. Tomorrow then. Night, Vixie.
The next morning.
Morning, Vixie. Let's give it our all again today.
Would you like to save? Yes, and return to the main menu. Because we're done for today. So the question, so in Swedish, the word for the thing a bird has on their face is nebb, regardless of what type of bird. But in English, you have two different words. You have beak for most birds, but for birds that have like ducks and swans, like swana, that's what made me think of it, it's called a bill. Why is that? I mean, they are different types of like beaks, so I understand why you have two, but why? You know, like it's a grammar question. Not really grammar. It's more of a language question. There are words like that. There are certain words in Swedish, in English, that only has one word, where we have multiple in Swedish. But this is the other way around. It's just called nebb in Swedish. That's all bird beaks. But you have beaks and you have bills. Well, I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Oh yeah, it shows up specifically as Toxicroak's picture, and not Perugly, even though both of them are a boss together. Okay. Don't know what determines that, or if they just picked Toxicroak randomly. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Leave me!
Boom.
Yay!
Efter sång.
Hey!
Boom, boom.
Yay!
Watch some videos.
Hey!
Boom.